Hey, I'm Jace with Black Raven Pit and Purpose, and this week we are doing our second round of brisket. We're gonna give this another shot. Made some changes to my last attempt here, and I think this is gonna turn out pretty good. So we're gonna skip the prep for this video because I already did it in the last one. So if you're really curious about how I put on my rub when I'm doing brisket, go back and watch that one. It's worth it. Let's go ahead and hop right in. So I have my smoker set at 200 degrees. We're gonna start the brisket there and let it get to an internal temp of 160 degrees. And then we'll move on to the next step. So we'll get onto that later. Let's go ahead and get this guy on the smoker. Okay, two quick small changes that you may or may have not noticed if you watched my last video. For one, I have the water pan on the correct side, away from my vent, which is all the way over there. I also am putting the brisket in with the fat side up this time, just kind of hoping that helps kind of get it a little softer and a little bit more tender. But we'll find out. Honestly, every time I look this up, you find people who have different ideas as far as which is better, have the fat on top or have the fat on bottom. So we tried it on bottom last time. Let's try it on top this time. Just kind of see what happens. We'll see you guys when the internal temp hits 160. Okay, we just reached our internal temperature of 160 degrees. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next step, which is actually wrapping it in butcher paper and putting it back in. We're then gonna crank the temperature up to 275, just so we can kind of get the thing moving a little bit and get it through the stall. And then our final goal for internal temperature is 203 degrees. So let's go ahead and get it done. Okay, so you may have noticed that I actually flipped my brisket over before I put it on the paper. That's because I still want the fat side up when I eventually get it back on the smoker. So by flipping it and then wrapping it, I can basically just use the weight of the brisket to kind of hold the paper in place. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the Open Door mission. They were super kind enough to send me a video that we could all check out.
Hi, I'm Candace of Open Door Mission. Since 1954, Open Door Mission has been meeting the needs of individuals and families while inspiring hope for lasting change. There are 5 important things about Open Door Mission I want to share. Let's get started. We provide safe shelter. Many men, women, and children have found safe shelter and protection from the bitterly cold temperatures in winter to the dangerously high temperatures in the summer. Finding safe shelter and a warm bed could mean the difference between life and death for many experiencing homelessness.
During these challenging times, we know it's more crucial than ever to provide nutritious meals for people experiencing homelessness. Many don't know where their next meal will come from. We believe that hope begins with a meal. Meeting the basic needs of people who are hurting and experiencing hunger opens the door to empower individuals and families to create lasting change.
Lives are being transformed at Open Door Mission every day. We have over 40 life-changing programs, including our new Life Recovery Program. This Bible-based 12-step residential program is committed to providing men, women, and families with the tools needed to become self-sufficient community members. Open Door Mission's children and youth services bring structure and stability to meet the needs of children experiencing homelessness and trauma in their lives. While providing for basic needs, our programs emphasize education, nutrition and health, behavioral and therapeutic counseling year-round. Open Door Mission has 3 outreach centers to allow individuals and families to supplement their income through consumer choice food pantries, diapers, toiletries, and gently used clothing, household goods, appliances, furniture, and toys at no cost. We know many individuals and families are struggling as we have seen an increase in numbers that we are serving. We can't do what we do without the help of our faithful volunteers to help sort, organize, and shelf gently used items donated in our outreach center. Our free health and wellness clinic has provided our guests with medical visits and diverted patients from hospital emergency room visits, reducing the burden on our healthcare system. Our expanded behavioral health department works with men, women, and children, helping to relieve mental health challenges. Open Door Mission also has an art therapy studio where our guests use the creative process to visualize their lived experiences, fostering a sense of resilience and belongingness. Your generous and compassionate support of Open Door Mission is changing lives every day for eternity. When the time is right for you, I'd love to personally invite you to come for a tour and see firsthand how you are making an impact here at Open Door Mission. We can't do what we do without you. There are so many ways to help. You can give a gift, volunteer, host a drive, pray, and so much more. Please know how much we appreciate you. Thank you for letting me show you these 5 important things about Open Door Mission. For more information on making an impact, go to opendoormission.org.
Homelessness is a long-running problem here in Omaha, so please check out the website below for ways that you can help. Now, our brisket is just about done. Let's go ahead and get it out of the smoker, and we'll get it into the resting cooler. All right, we're all done. Just gotta let that rest for, anywhere from 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 hours. It's really up to you. Me personally, I'm starving, so I'm gonna let it rest for about an hour, and then I'm gonna go ahead and dig it in. All right, we are all set. You guys saw the cut up version of the whole thing. I left that upstairs with the family. They were pretty hungry, so I just grabbed a few slices for myself to come down and kind of do a taste test for you guys. Let's go ahead and dive in. Oh yeah. That is tasty. Came out super juicy, flavorful. I can taste the coffee and black pepper rub that I put on it. Oh. Yeah, that's good brisket. Probably got a few minor things I'd probably do differently. Just kind of make it a bit more tender. Like I probably would have let it rest for like 3 hours if it were up to me, but hungry family, gotta feed them. Oh, but man, just take a look at this color though. That is a nicely smoked piece of brisket. Hell yeah. Oh man. Well, thank you so much for watching. Be sure and check out the Open Door Mission. Got their website below again for you. And yeah, oh my God. So ready to dive into the rest of this. I'm gonna go upstairs and join the family for dinner. Thanks so much.